people ask me stupid fucking questions. A lot of people think that what I say on records or what I talk about on a record that I actually do in real life, or that I believe in it. Or if I say that I want to kill somebody, that I'm actually going to do it. Or that I believe in it. Well, shit. If you believe that, then I'll kill you. You know why? 'Cause I'm a criminal.
Wow.
Criminal. Criminal. You goddamn right. I'm a criminal.
You gotta sing it. Criminal! Criminal! Here we go.
My words are like a dagger with the jagged edge that'll stab you in the head, whether you're fag or les, or the homo sex, hermaph or trans or vest, pants or dress. Hate fags? The answer's yes. Homophobic? Nah, you're just heterophobic. Staring at my jeans, watching my genitals bulging. That's my motherfucking balls. You better let go of them. That belong in my scrotum, you'll never get hold of them. Hey, it's me, Versace. Whoops, somebody just shot me and I was just checking the mail. Get it? Checking the mail? How many records you expecting to sell after your second LP sends you directly to jail? Come on, relax, guy. Like amen. Right, Ken? Give me an amen. Amen. Please, Lord, this boy needs Jesus. Heal this child. Help us destroy these demons. Oh, and please send me a brand new car and a prostitute while my wife's sick in the hospital. Preacher, preacher, 5th grade teacher. You can't reach me. My mom can't neither. Can't teach me a goddamn thing, 'cause I watch TV. Comcast cable, and ain't you able to stop these thoughts? You can't stop me from topping these charts. You can't stop me from dropping each march with a brand new CD for these fucking retards. Time to think it's just a little old me. Mister, I don't give a fuck, still won't leave. I'm a criminal. Every time I write a rhyme, these people think it's a crime to tell them what's on my mind. I think that I'm a criminal, but I ain't gotta say a word. Just flip them the bird and keep going. I don't take shit of no one. I'm a criminal, because every time I write a rhyme, these people think it's a crime to tell them what's on my mind. Criminal. But I don't gotta say a word, I just flip in the bird and keep going. I don't take shit from no one. My mother did drugs, hard liquor, cigarettes, and speed. The baby came out disfigured, ligaments indeed. It was a seed who would grow up just as crazy as she. Don't dare make fun of that baby, 'cause that baby was me. I'm a criminal, an animal cage who turned out crazed. Now how the fuck you supposed to grow up when you weren't raised? So as I got older and I got a lot taller, my dick shrunk smaller, my balls got larger. Drink more liquor to fuck you up quicker than you'd want to fuck me up for saying the word. Nigger. My morals went and when my president got oral sex in his Oval Office on top of his desk. Off his own employee, you don't ignore me, you won't avoid me. You can't miss me, I'm white, blonde haired, my nose pointy. I'm the bad guy who makes fun of people that die in plane crashes and laughs as long as it didn't happen to him. Slim Shady, I'm as crazy as Eminem and Kim combined. The maniacs in replacing the doctor, because Dre can't make it today.
He's a little under the weather, so I'm taking his place.
So that's Dre with an AK in his face. So don't make me kill him too and spray his brains all over the place. I told you, Dre, should've kept that thing put away. I guess I'll teach you not to let me play with it, eh? I'm a criminal.
Alright, look. Let's go up in that
I'm about to do a robbery.
Oh my god, this is insane.
I'm gonna shoot a woman.
I'll be right
Spoiler
here
alert.
waiting.
Oh shit.
Yo, M.
What?
Don't kill nobody this time.
Alright, goddamn fuck. I gotta do this skit too.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Can I help you?
Yeah, I need to make a withdrawal. Put the fucking money in the bag and I will kill you. I'm not gonna kill you, bitch. Quit looking around. I said I'm not gonna fucking kill you. Hurry the fuck up. Thank you. Windows tinted on my ride when I'm driving it. So when I rob a bank, right now I'm just diving it. I'll be disguising it. If anyone identifies the guy in it, I'll hide for 5 minutes. Come back, shoot the eyewitnesses. Fire that's private eye. Third, I find my business. Die, bitches, bastards, brats. Pets. This puppy's lucky I didn't blast his ass yet. If I ever gave a fuck, I'd shave my nuts, tuck my dick in between my legs and cluck. You motherfucking chickens ain't brave enough to say the stuff I say, so just tape it shut. Shit the half I say, I just make it up. To make you so mad, so kiss my white naked ass. And if I'm not a rapper, I just make it as I'm gonna be a fucking rapist in a Jason mask. I went too fast, I did an extra verse. I'm a criminal, cause every time I write a rhyme, these people think it's a crime to tell them what's on my mind. I guess I'm a criminal. Gotta say a word, I just flip in the bird and keep going. I don't take shit from no one. I'm a criminal. Every time I write a rhyme, I just think it's a crime and tell them what's on my mind. I guess I'm a criminal. I don't gotta say a word, I just flip him a bird and keep going. I don't take shit from no one.
That was amazing. I can't believe you said those things.
I just flip him a bird and keep going.
This is insane. Yes, Joy is rock hard right now. Now, this is funny. Someone says, what song is this? Imagine if you've never heard that song. Wow. Unreal. Criminal. Jules, I did not know you even have heard that song before. So I am, this is crazy. Here's a perfect example of Slim Anus. Look at that. Ugh, it's like green, too. There's like no hip. Suit? Well, I don't know what it is. It disgusts me. It reminds me of a...
I think she looks incredible.
Really? Ooh, Slim Anus down. I got that from Eminem. Eminem has this line. He goes, Slim Anus. Damn right, Slim Anus. I don't get fucked in mind like you two little flaming faggots. Because I guess ICP, the Insane Clown Posse, their nickname for Slim Shady was Slim Anus. So he goes, yeah, Slim Anus. What should it be? Loose? So this is Slim Anus. That's not a good nickname for a model.
If any models don't deserve hate, I guess she's okay. She's never done anything that I'm like, ugh.
Well, she started, she's one of these models, and here she is. She actually has naturally curly hair, which it really brings out the Jordan in her, if you catch my drift. You know. That's a very Jordan. That's Jerry Kramer right there. She's got her own talk show now. This just came out. And her first guest was Bryce Hall. He's going to say something so shocking. Listen to this. This is all you need to know about Bryce Hall.
I was not a TikToker when I met you.
And now you are, thanks to Taylor.
Yay!
Shout out Taylor. He is the best at TikTok.
I mean, I was definitely doing TikTok for a little bit, but when I started hanging out with him and the whole squad, all you guys, I was like, how can I not get into this? The audios get stuck in my head for like the same thing plays in my head like over and over and over and over, and like I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm like, this is insane.
I only know songs from TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
I only know songs from TikTok. Listen to this.
When's the last time you listened to an album?
I've never listened to an album.
I've never listened to an album. That could be a bad kid.
And he doesn't even think that's crazy?
That could be a bad kid. I actually don't like the sound of music. Oh, the movie? No, music. The sound of it. Not for me. Never listened to an album. To me, I think that's enough evidence to put somebody lit. That should be. That I don't know. I think we should look into that more. I hear about these people once in a while. There's like one out of a million, I think it is.
Like someone will pop up and say that, and it blows my hair back.
No, that's why Todd Vetter left the show. Listen to this.
Really?
Yeah.
When's the last time you listened to an album?
I've never listened to an album.
You heard it here first, guys.
And this is what I mean. How nice could she be? You should kick him off the show. If somebody said that to me, you don't listen to music, I don't go, you heard it here first, my best friend Bryce. I'd go, no, we have an incident here.
Yes, go back 5 seconds and listen to what he says here.
I only know songs from TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
When's the last time you listened to an album?
I've never listened to an album.
You heard it here first, guys.
I'm not like a huge fan of music, and a lot of people are like shocked about that.
Really?
Yeah, especially because I'm kind of a TikToker. I literally never listen to music.
What's the guy that lives in your house?
I'm not a huge fan of music.
I've literally never listened to music. Yikes. And we've all known a guy like Bryce Hall that we went to school with, and you go, that's a bad kid.
Yes,
you know how there's a look, and here's why talking about Bryce Hall is good, and here's a new take on Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall is what you call a bad kid. Do you remember those kids in school that were like bad kids? They weren't popular because they were bad. You kind of looked at them as like, ooh. You come from like a poor, like our district is pretty well off. You're from the poorest part of our district. I've seen the school. I've taken other kids' buses home. I've seen where you live. You're on the outskirts of our development. But you come to the same school. Your name is Shane. There was always a white trash kid. In every grade I had, there was a white trash, abusive dad, bully kid named Shane. and they'd always have those like sandblasted Florida eyes. They always have those eyelids that kind of, and Bryce Hall has the same look. And I think that look comes from an abusive drunk dad, but they still like have a family.
Yes, I think it's a fetal alcohol syndrome thing because of the spread
it
apart
could be.
eyes.
Like all those guys who have those like eyelids that kind of like flap over and come down. I can't describe it. They all
hooded eyes.
Yeah, hooded eyes. They have this mean, bully, bad kid, white trash look, and he's got that look. I mean, that's it. You know who else in my school had this look? You had Shane, and then you had this one kid named Randy. I'm not kidding. Randy
seems like a nice guy named
Randy. I won't say his last name because of the Googlers. But we had this kid named Randy. He's the type of kid. I was walking up the stairs in school. I didn't even know him. We had never met, never talked, and we had no classes together. And there was no reason for him to hate me. Now listen, I'm walking up the stairs, and all of a sudden, my wind is knocked out. Randy has kicked me in the rib, and I've fallen backwards down the. I go, Randy, we haven't even met. Oh, fuck you. He would take a stab at bullying kids without even meeting them. And it would start with a kick. I couldn't believe it. Before I could even figure out what happened, I was like this. He had knocked the wind out of me. I go, Randy, what are you? He knew. He even felt bad. He never messed with me again. But I go, Randy.
There were two Randys at my high school, and both of them were girls and spelt it with an I at the end.
Oh, yeah, my aunt. I have an Aunt Randy with an I at the end. Yeah. She's trash, too. She's shit, too.
No, she's amazing.
But I said to Randy, no, and you would drive past his house. He lived in this development. He would be the guy where you drive past, there'd be like 8 lawnmowers on the lawn, ski-doos, and 4-wheelers on the lawn, and 1 million basketballs, and deflated
really
footballs.
Poor, but they did have a tree house.
They have a tree house, basketball hoops. There's always 1 million people on the lawn. You ever met a kid like that?
Oh, yeah.
You go into their basement, it's gooey bottles of empty whiskey everywhere that they're shooting with pellet rifles, and the dad's fine with it. But the dad and the mom still get along for somehow.
Yeah, they actually kind of have a happy relationship.
That's a bad kid. So, yeah, there's this bad kid.
And those kids' parents would never, like, care about them doing homework or, like, skipping school. Like, there was this one kid who would just never show up to school, but everybody was friends with him for some reason. Then you'd go over to his house after school in the neighborhood to see what he was up to.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I just didn't go to school today. And the mom would be sitting there being like, he didn't go.
Randy's parents did not care if he went to school. He had 9 brothers. By the way, you have 9 brothers when you're a Randy. Or I bet you Bryce Hall's got 17 brothers. They were all his. And you know what was funny about Randy? Randy had brown hair. He had a brother that was older that I was introduced to when I got into high school. Ooh, I thought Randy was bad. But the brother was taller, skinnier, and he had hair. I don't know if you know that guy, Roger Klotz from the show Doug. He was just like that guy, Roger from Doug, right? The bully. He had slicked back red hair, shaved on the sides, slicked back. He had the meanest face. This would be him at the bus stop. I can't even do a face that mean. He was so mean. You could smell the cigarettes from his dad's cigarette on him in 2nd grade. Such a fuck. He's throwing ice balls at people. All right, check this out. Here's Jennifer. How do they know her name?
I don't
How
know.
do they all know her name? She's already become a meme within 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So she's blocked the door, and they're like, oh, shit, what's her name? Jennifer. Jennifer, holy shit, that's like Harambe. They all are already into her. What?
Jennifer, is that enough?
Jennifer, have you had enough? You're bumping in a wall. This is like a scene out of Minecraft.
And some guy in the background's like, Jennifer, get the fuck out of here.
Jennifer, enough! You're ruining the riot. This riot fucking rocks. Look at this.
Let's go. Jennifer. Jennifer.
You had enough.
Jennifer. Jennifer, is that enough?
Oh, come on. Jennifer, this is just pathetic. Oh, wait, she's putting her knife away now. They've sprayed her. They've thrown things.
Jennifer, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, fuck.
Please, Jennifer. Please.
Wow.
And then there's another angle of the spraying.
They all started fucking her, too. Let's go to this one, the third one here.
Yep.
Jennifer. It's a nice name for a woman like that. She don't look like your average Jennifer. Maybe Jennifer will become the new Karen. At the Target in Minneapolis that was being looted tonight during the BLM riot, a woman in a wheelchair was attacked. You don't know Jennifer? Her name's Jennifer, bro. Oh, wait. The video has like a caption from Instagram. They added some text to the video. She's stabbing people. Wait, look at this. She's stabbing people. That's what the guy who was filming this wrote on his little story.
Example was Jeff Bezos, who's one of the richest men in the world. Here's the problem with Jeff Bezos. When you say slanging dick with Jeff Bezos, he did just get a divorce. He cheated on his
This is
wife, so
crazy.
that's a bad example. The example should have been not slanging dick. Hey, dude, you're going bald. Don't worry about not getting chicks. I know guys who are killing it in life. And if you kill in life, it usually...
His talking could, like, break those Minecraft bricks, right?
It's so enraging.
I watched PewDiePie. You hit... In Minecraft, this is what you do. You go... And you break through bricks. His talking's like... Minecrafting. Shut up! Like, really, I'm annoyed by this. I hate New York people now. They're really just, they're not.
I really hope the city just dies.
Seriously.
And it never comes back and it's just Ari Shafir living next to a garbage can.
Yeah, I want it to
being
be
a
like
rat.
District 9. No one goes in, no one goes out, and there's something hovering over the top that's killing the comedians. He says, I know this is just a small comfort, but this is how I feel. Gonna stick to this one. And he shares a poem, everybody. You guys love poems, remember? Remember how cool it is to like poems and poetry and stuff like that? This is one of the best poems I've ever read, and it sort of changed my outlook on this entire election here. So here we go. If you wear a hijab, I'll sit with you on the train. Okay, that's line number 1. And all these lines go, if you do this, if you do that, okay? So I don't want to read the whole poem as if I'm serious. Obviously, we're reading this because it is the most faggoty poem we have ever seen online. So we'll go line by line. This is the first line. If you wear a hijab, I'll sit with you on the train. Have you ever heard anything more insane than that? I don't even have to continue reading the poem. Why would you want to sit with somebody with a hijab? Hijab. Hijab. What is that? Is that the thing that the genies wear? Why would you want to sit next to a genie on the train? That seems like the... when I get on the train, I see a guy like that, I go, oh, fuck. The next line. If you're trans, I'll go to the bathroom with you. It's a real poem that Patton Oswalt and all his friends are sharing. If you're trans, I'll go to the bathroom with you. Could you imagine the stench of a transgender shit? I've never even thought about that. Imagine some fucking giant guy busting out of his dress like the Hulk and pulling up. They always wear the worst outfits, too. They get them from, like, thrift shops and stuff. So he wants to share a bathroom, go to the bathroom with a trans person. One of the nuttiest things I've ever heard. If you're a person of color, I'll stand with you if the cops stop you. This is what they're going to do. I don't know how that works. So Patton Oswalt's stuck in traffic, driving through downtown L.A. He sees somebody, black guy, getting arrested by the cops. He's going to jump out of his car, like that cop he played on Justified. Wait, officer, what's going on here? I can't wait to see them do this. Well, I get in our chat. Get in our chat at redbarradio.net/chat. Hajib is desert-dwelling goat fuckers. Okay, this isn't a racist show. This is an anti-poem show. Okay, we're only on the third line here. Let's get to the fourth line. If you're a person with disabilities, I'll hand you my megaphone. First of all, if you have a megaphone to hand somebody, you might need to see a few doctors. What kind of moron, what kind of psycho is walking around with a megaphone? And where do you get a megaphone? Radio Shacks are gone. Maybe they were ordering. I used to have, when we first started the show, we thought it would be funny. I had one of those little mini megaphones, the black one with the all the sounds and stuff. But I can't imagine Patton Oswalt walking around with a megaphone. Here's the next line. If you're an immigrant, I'll help you find resources. Oh, no, they don't need your help. They know where the Wi-Fi hotspots are. That's the only resource these immigrants are looking for, by the way. The Muslim ones, at least. Wi-Fi. For God knows what purpose. If you're a survivor, I'll believe you. They must be talking about rape survivors. Well, that's very nice. If you're a refugee, I'll make sure you're welcome. How? You have done an awful job of doing that so far. Emperor Trump is now in charge of that. If you're a veteran, I'll take up your fight. If you're LGBTQ, I won't let anybody tell you you're broken. If you're a woman, I'll make sure you get home okay. Isn't that sexist? Why can't a woman get home okay? If you're tired, me too. I like that. A little comic relief from Patton there. If you need a hug, I've got an infinite supply. That's disgusting. And if you need me, I'll be with you. All I ask is that you be with me, too. It's Meltdown Day here at Red Bar. We're dedicating the day. Okay, I know you guys are sick of politics. I know you're sick of Darnell Trump, our new king, but you can't be sick of the meltdowns. So I did help out a kid, Indiana Jones style.
Yes.
I am basically Indiana Jones, and I didn't know this about myself, but I found this out. That was a good cup of coffee. I didn't know that I was Indiana Jones. We were at the train, like the subway, and there was a kid in front of us, and he couldn't get a ticket. He was out of money.
He said,
little
do
kid.
You have $1?
Do you have $1, miss? And we go, fuck you. Get out of here. And we saw that he couldn't get his ticket, right? So then he leaves, and you could see he's a miserable mess. Young little kid. How old was he? 13?
Like 12?
12, 13? Young little kid, and he's sitting there with his head down. He doesn't. And I go, hey, kid, need a ticket? And he lights up. And I get him the ticket. But I said it kind of just like Dr. Jones. Hey, kid, need a ticket? I felt like Indiana Jones.
Cinematic.
It was cinematic. And I had a beard. I never felt older. He was all scared of me. I could scare kids now. I didn't realize that. I used to be a kid. But now I could go up to kids and go, hey, kids, beat it. And they all listen. They all scram. Unless they were a little bit older, in which case they pick on me still. But this kid
13 and
loved
under.
it. And he goes, oh, thank you, thank you. And he ran on the train. And I think, maybe my good deed.
Gave you some good
By the
karma.
way, I do negative good deeds. I mean, I hate doing good. I haven't done a good deed in
We're
16
basically
years.
cursed. Our karma is so bad.
So I wonder if one good deed a day does get you I mean, how could it? This is in India.
I think
Anybody watch a show? I hate to cut into this so long and so much. You even are going, he's cuckoo. Does anybody, when I'm watching clips, just stare at me? Don't look at me when I'm doing this. Or I'll cut to a commercial. I don't want to be stared at by any of you. So I hope people aren't staring me in the eye, inspecting me. Jules, some days I'll be looking. She's looking at my back, seeing if there's any blackheads. Don't inspect me. The other day I caught her looking at my penis. She's holding it like this, going, I go, don't inspect me. She's holding it in her hand like it's a found bug. Get that out of your hand. I don't even like being touched. Sick fucks. These people are sick. They're touching other people. They're involved. People don't understand. Most of Canada is cowboyic. they've got this thing that they're cowboys and they do like cowboy event. It's really weird. Canada runs itself like it's Texas. I don't know where they...
Alberta does.
Oh, Alberta, Big Berta. She's coming through. Alberta. Is there any worse word in the English dictionary? And by the way, it's not the Canadian dictionary. It's the English dictionary. America. Alberta. It's such a nasty sounding. Hi, I'm Alberta. Ding! Where's my son? You seen my two swinging big fat fucking titties? I'm Alberta. Is Alberta a woman's name?
I think it was actually named after some princess, Alberta.
That is a terrible name. They should change the name. Not that Illinois is anything good. Illinois, that's like such a crazy name. People don't even know about that. Some of these names you go, God help them. Here, listen to this.
Are we in cowboy days?
You and your white girl are gonna look like Timon and Pumbaa out there.
Watch this.
You and your white girl are gonna look like Timon and Pumbaa.
What is Timon and Pumbaa?
Lion King, never heard of it, Joe Rogan?
Okay, so he's walking around. Who is Timon and Pumbaa? Who's Timon? And she yells, Lion King, Joe, ever heard of it? And they all laugh. And
This sends him into a panic.
this sends Joe into a rage. He does not like being laughed at by everyone on stage for not knowing something. Look at this shot. I mean, it really is perfect. Here is the girl who called him out. Lion King, ever heard of it? Oh, you can't see her. But I want to show you what everyone looks like here. Here's the drummer. You ain't never heard of Lion King! Ah! Here's David Lucas. Damn, you stupid Joe. Damn, you never heard of Lion King. God damn, you white people are crazy. All right, here is the keyboard player. Never heard of Lion King. Now, I heard a lot of shit in my day. Never heard of Lion. Now, ain't that something? Damn. And here is the guitar player. Oh, fuck, man. Well, I can't really read his mind. Uh-oh. Wait. Who are you? Why can't I read you? This is like how, what's her name fell in True Blood when she couldn't hear the vampire's thoughts for the first time. What are you? I can't read you. Okay. This guy, something's with him. All right, and look at this shot over here. Joe turning to Tony. What the hell? Wait, what's Lion King? What's well, Lion King is this movie. And then Red Band is like, I knew this was going to happen eventually. I don't care about edits. I don't care about what people think they're trying to tell me. When I look at a guy's face and it looks like this, he hurting, he in pain, he lying, he in shame. All right? That's fucking shame. That's embarrassment. That is subtle annoyance. That's humiliation. And I see it all. It's a stench that I can't ignore. And so let's pull back. And now that you know that, he's going to blast through this movie phone bit. Look at this face he makes. Oh, yeah, I believe this one. This looks like a man who's not scrambling in his own mind. You're panicking. This is a panicked man. You knew nothing of what this improvising would lead to. And look where you are now in this fucking shameful place. Wearing a onesie. It's disgusting. Let's see what he does.
I'm bullying you again.
Listen. Hello and welcome to Movie Phone. For Showtimes, press 1.
It's just hard.
For Dimitri Martin movies,
man.
press 4. For Anne Heche films,
like-
press 6.
You see the references?
For a list
But
of
I just don't know what to
drinks
do in
and
these
food
moments where
snacks,
it's just like
press 2.
I just don't know what he's saying.
If your parents dropped you
No,
off and
there's
you
a good
can't
chance
get a
I'm
ride
wrong.
home,
There's a
press
good chance
0.
You all understand what he's saying.
This is a real life fight disguised as two autistic bitty bits. That's what you're seeing here. I've seen this happen on Sleepover. It's dangerous. You know, parents think a sleepover is all fun and game in our movies, right? Maybe some candy. No. Sleepovers are vicious mental games, sick mental mind melts. You know, and this could screw up a kid for life here. something like this happens with a Jew like this. Playing with your fucking mind. Have you ever come out of a sleepover really feeling twisted and lost? You ever come home from a sleepover and you go, that was the least productive? I feel disgusted. You take like a rape shower afterwards. You're at the shower, bottom of the shower, crying. You know you're in trouble if you're sitting in the shower. They're perfect together. And Moses is perfect with Gila. You wouldn't eat out Gila with that giant fucking muff? It's a negative 25-degree muff, meaning if you bury your face in that, you could survive a negative 25-degree Fahrenheit night. You can. Gila's muff is so complex. It's got tunneling. It's got a cave system. Within the convoluted crunchiness of the muff, if you sent a miniature camera in there, it would fly around like a fractal, 3D fractal video. It would go through tunnels and chambers and tombs and cave systems and water features. Oh, there's a part it takes 2 days to get to, but once you get in there, there's this beautiful waterfall that is only available for 1 day a year within Gila's muff. Oh, if you could stomach the smell. Once you get about a mile into that muff, woo! Do I smell black people, or is this Gila's muff midway? I do not have a muff, no thank you. You got a muff down there, trust me.
One time there was...
Thanks for coming to REDBAR.
What happened to the fucking backdrop? What happened? We're at the bar, cocksucker. Remember the bar I talked to you about?
What? Whoa! It's funnier than I remember. We're at the bar. Remember the bar I told you about, cocksuckers? It's here. Guys, all I see is a pepper shaker and a mirror. I could put up a big pepper shaker behind me. Like, get our pepper shaker. You put this behind you, that's a pepper shaker, and then you put a mirror behind you, and you can be like, oh, I'm at a full bar. I'm at a full bar. It's just, meanwhile, I'm holding a pepper shaker and a mirror. I don't know, the frame's cluttered. Pepper shaker, you see that pepper shaker? That could be a pillar for an old school bar, and then there's a mirror. That's got to be the bar. Remember that bar I told you about, cocksuckers? It's here. You doubted me. Oh, great. I mean, you got to hear this.
You bad motherfuckers, it's Wednesday, November 11th. You're like, Joey, what happened to the fucking backdrop? What happened? We're at the bar, cocksucker. Remember the bar I talked to you about? And we're at the bar because we got a guest today. My main man, New Jersey's own, Mr. Rich Voss.
I love.
What's happening?
So not only are we in New Jersey with the likes of Joey Diaz and Rich Voss, but we're in this guy's idea of a home bar in Jersey. I mean, Jesus fuck. Like, imagine what this neighborhood looks like. There's no plant life anywhere. It's a bunch of siding. It looks like some crap hole from Philadelphia. A bunch of all the houses. It's like a city, urban looking environment, but all the buildings have white vinyl siding that's all dirty and broken, you know.
Yes.
And the place is a fucking ghost town sound-wise. You just hear the whistling of the wind in this cruddy fucking street. Even if it's summer, this street is frigid. Not a comfortable temperature, and the wind is a bit much. What a fucking dump. So imagine being there, and we're going to be there. We're transported now. Rich Voss, Joey Diaz, we're at the bar.
Brother.
Cheers.
It's good to be here. What can I say?
Two Jersey brothers. You were my mentor for a while. It's great to have you here.
Your fucking house is...
Okay, this is so strange. It cuts to a second camera angle to expose, oh no, we're not at a bar at all. We're in a child's guest bedroom. Yikes. This is unlike any bar I've ever been to. You've got drywall painted crud mustard yellow. You've got a drywall ceiling that it might be 6.5 feet tall. This is a low ceiling, bottom floor, sub-basement type place. You've got curtains that I guarantee if you went to TJ Maxx or Marshall's, okay, or Russell's, you would find these in a pack with a red sticker. You had 60 stickers with the price on top of each other, so high that they're like a stack of pancakes coming off of the bag. Because it's been marked down and put on clearance so many fucking times. Now they finally, $3. Here, you take it. Take it, please. So we got these picture frames again that look like, for $1, you get this somewhere at a junk pile. This is the bar. And then they have this conversation. This is Rich Voss and him. And he goes, welcome to my bar, cocksucker. And he's, this is such an amazing bar. I'm not kidding. And all we've seen are some books, a pepper mill, a mirror, and what I just described. And then you're going to hear, this is the best bar in all of New Jersey. Watch this.
New Jersey's own Mr. Rich Voss. How's that for you, cocksuckers? What's happening, brother?
This
is crazy.
It's good to be here. What can I say?
Fuck. Two Jersey brothers. You were my mentor for a while. It's great to have you here.
Your fucking house is like, I like my house, everybody.
So this sounds like when you spy on the plumber and you have a tape of him cheating you out of money or something.
How did he even upload this?
This sounds like, some hidden cam footage of when a construction worker was trying to financially fuck you or something. This is the interview. This is really what's happening here. I can't turn it up any louder. It'll start, it's not good for the world. Here.
It's great to have you here.
Your fucking house is
Your
like,
fucking
I like my house, everybody.
Listen to this.
But your house is amazing. Down here, where this bar is and shit.
Your house is amazing. I like my house. But down here, you have your own area. So this is some wife bullshit from the old sitcom eras. My house is mostly my wife. I would kill. So you'd kill just to have this basement? That would be your dream? All this work, all the interviews, all the stand-up nights, all the Tonight Show appearances, and the podcasting. It all comes to, I wish I had a room as nice as this shithole that I wouldn't even go in if I were looking for free money. I mean, come the fuck on. What's the point?
Mentor for a while.
Listen.
It's great to have you here.
Your fucking house is like, I like my house, everybody. But your house is amazing. Down here, where this bar is and shit, you could have your own apartment.
You could have your own apartment down here.
Why is that something that you're
Why
even
would you want
interested
that?
in?
I can't wait to get married and then have my own apartment away from the person I married. Yes, that'll be the key life. Okay. So basically, you get married to someone and then you realize you're both horrible. And now you need your own apartment within the home. Interesting.
That's cool.
I would do anything to live under the earth in my own space, no matter how big or small, as long as I was alone. Wow. Okay.
I mean, I have it downstairs with a guest room, and all that, but there's no escape. You got doors and shit to get out.
I have no escape. Now I have a downstairs with a guest room, but nothing like this. Nothing with an escape. You have doors and windows, all sorts of pathways.
I like how these Jersey or Italian or whatever they're supposed to be guys are they hate their wives so much that they're also not tough enough to tell their wife to shut the fuck up and let them have a bar.
I know, imagine not being able to have a bar. Your wife should be thrilled. But if your wife doesn't allow you to have a bar, it means she knows you're so pathetic that this bar will be shit. It'll be worse than having a bar. Yeah. Your wife probably any wife wants a bar and a restaurant and a hotel and a spa in their house.
If you know the bar is going to be good, they're going to be all for it.
If the bar was like some of these bars that we go to, it would be great. But they know, no. This bar is going to be disgusting. It's going to be this fucking wood everywhere.
The reason these wives hate you guys so much is because they know how much
they know you're going to mess it up and
suck. If you were going to build an amazing bar, they would be all for it.
What wife wouldn't want a full-service restaurant and bar and grill in their house? So the fact that they won't allow it means because you'd screw it up. If I had the opportunity
to have my own space like this? 4 walls of drywall, a bookcase, and a stool is all I'm asking for, all right? It doesn't even have to be a bar. It has to just feel like a bar, meaning something long. It could be a 2x4 laying on the ground horizontally, and if I have a stool in front of it, it feels bar-like. I just need a way. This is insane.
I mean, I have it downstairs with a guest room, wait, and all that, but there's no escape. Like, you got doors and shit to get out. So, you know what I'm saying? So if I had this, I could have my own apartment within my house.
Oh my God! If I had this, I could have my own apartment within my house. And he's talking about this as if he's sitting down with his financial advisor, and this is like a new step in his life that he's,
and
thought
he has
about.
to convince why it's necessary.
Now, I know this is a big change in my life, but I think a basement room, I've considered the pros and cons, and I do think a basement room would be beneficial to my happiness. All right? This won't be that expensive. Okay, it's like, dude, you should be able to build.
If I want to build a basement, I can build 3 of them. I can build 9. If she doesn't want 1 of them, I can build 10. I can do what I want. He does what he wants. He does what he wants. He does what he wants. These Kivas. I can't tell. Is it the Kiva? Is it this? Let's see.
You got a guy. You got cameras. You got lights.
We got iPhones.
You got
we got little microphones. The last couple of years in LA. Oh, you want to shoot a special? It costs you $300,000. Where do you?
Oh, I want to shoot a special. It'll cost you $300,000. Where do you get the nerve? And then he's going to say that this is just as good. I mean, maybe just as good for me, as far as me playing this clip is funnier than if I played your special. But that's as far as that goes.
The last couple of years in LA. Oh, you want to shoot a special? It costs you $300,000. Where do you fucking see that?
Where do you see that?
Unless you're a fucking gabon. Oh, they don't buy it. Unless you spend it. And you know what? I just got so sick of all that shit. You ever listen to Richard Pryor albums?
Yeah.
You hear fucking miscues and people laughing. That's what I wanted to bring back to podcasting.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be fucking perfect.
It doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, guys? You're being too picky.
Enough.
This is enough. Me in front of this. And half the bar, it's like one of the shelves is like just a manila folder duct taped to the sides. It's crooked. This bar fucking blows. I could kick it down with one huff. All right? I can't wait to blow his house down.
I don't want to edit a podcast.
Listen.
If it comes out, it comes out. Fuck it. Take the heat.
If it comes out, it comes out. Fuck it. Take the heat. I agree with you. As a 47-year professional entertainer, I'm glad we're doing something so low. If it doesn't even record, who cares? We're comedians. At least we attempted it. They're lucky that we even thought about maybe recording today. Who cares what it looks, sounds, feels, or is? I don't know. It has to be something. Just, these people, they really do. Like all of these guys, they get popular by doing something worthy of people's attention. And then they just think they're done and they could just kind of coast on popularity from their fans. Really? Thinking they don't have to do anything. Joey Diaz is at that stage. Brother, you should just be happy to see me alive and breathing. And they are. Because they're so poor, the people who watch Joey Diaz's show, they think this is the Ritz-Carlton. They've never seen wood sculpted before, even if it's cheap. They've never seen a book laying on its side. They've never seen a picture frame outside of a store.
That carved wood thing in the corner looks like a church in Milan.
Yeah, like when they see stuff like this shitty part of the bookcase here, they think that this is like if they went to Rome and they were looking at the Nine Gables room. Sorry, guys, I refuse to study history.
Let's see what he does next here at this terrible, flimsy-ass hellhole.
That's what I wanted to do. Moving it here, I have guests. I could do sporting events with the TV. You know, I could do a bunch of options. We just weren't ready. Today we said, fuck it. The back room is too small for both of us. I opened up all the fucking windows. Now we can hear the...
So where they were recording, he goes, fuck it. The back room is too small for both of us. So I said, fuck it. We'll record in front of the bar. So where he was recording before this was too small for two people. What kind of life is that? That's like living a life inside of an elevator. Even an elevator is big enough for two people to talk. So this is what I'm saying. This is a giant downgrade. Why would you move to New Jersey? You're living like this in the crawl space. You know, I just don't understand. You might as well sit on the edge of your bed and make this show. It's a bigger space.
The Mexican landscape, because they always show up. They never show up when nothing's going on. The whole week it's quiet. All of a sudden, tape something. You got 20 fucking Mexicans outside. I got nothing against Mexicans, please. That's the last thing I need you motherfuckers tweeting. Joey was talking about Mexican landscape. I don't know what they are. Let's make believe I don't know what the fuck they are. But let's start this shit.
You can't even hear him.
You can't really. You have to really concentrate to hear that. Even though you can technically hear it, it is so the opposite of how a vocal audio track should ever sound. It's almost impossible to understand what's happening here. They do this for an hour and 27 minutes. Let's jump at it and just see what the hell they're saying.
What do you want to do?
My wife's just a secretary.
Can't hear.
Everything.
Can't hear.
You're still alive.
Oh yeah, he's 92.
You still talking?
Yeah, I call him.
So somebody has now turned on refrigeration units all next to the microphones. Now this is what you hear. And faint talking as if somebody's from around the block. Listen to this.
The other day. I call him, see how he's doing the other day.
You go to this house behind it, come over house.
We did before all this. Different holidays.
It's getting he puts his gum over the one microphone on the camera. He goes, that's what it sounds like. Sounds like a motherfucker put his gum over the tiny mic on the tiny phone. These motherfuckers don't do this. I've never seen anything like this in my existence.
That's the creepiest holiday in the world. What? The Jews leave the door open for some Jew ghost to come in and eat. No, hey, that's not even Jewish.
I have tapes of me from like 1989 that are more, the audio's like perfect.
Yes. Your videos that you made in your bedroom when you were a little kid were flawless.
Yes.
Perfect.
I mean, this is insane. Oh, come on, it's better than $300,000. Remember that? He said, this is perfect. This is amazing.
They could live in the Bronx. Did you ever say we were family business? They were Jewish. Yeah. They left the door open. It's like, Grandma, we live in the Bronx. Close the fuck.
They realized they recorded this entire podcast with no mics, so they went to a science lab and saw if they had recorded the vibrations from this area of the Earth to monitor for earthquake. And then they're like, we can piece together some rough audio based on what you said and throw that in there. And he's like, as long as it's a general rumble, that would be fine. This sounds, I've heard ghost noises caught on tape that are more legible from ghost hunters where they go, did you hear that voice? I go, yeah. I mean, really, this is a fishy tape. All right, so there it is, Uncle Joey's Joint. This has 57,000 views. 57,000 people. Yes. And only 163 dislikes. 57,000 people. Look at this.
9,000 people.
They love it.
This and said it was amazing.
They loved it.
Someone look at this comment with 100 likes. Rich's voice is a little hard to hear. Uncle Joey's is fine though.
Just fine.
Come on.
Look at this. Finally, a negative comment. Sounds like when documentaries play FBI wiretaps. Only thing missing is subtitles. At least 176 people woke up to that one. The audio sounds like it's from a 1970s porno. Really digging the new intro, Uncle Joey. We need a bar in Jersey called Uncle Joey's. Yeah, I would love to. I could emulate that bar for a few dollars.
And if you made a video saying how shitty this audio was, all of these same people would downvote you and pretend you were insane.
Exactly,
for
you're
thinking
crazy.
such a thing. And jealous.
But they loved it. This episode ruled. So funny, so fun. Felt like I was in a basement. So great. Joey Diaz doing well. I can't wait till we tune into his poorly taped funeral.
And this is Psycho. You know, you guys got to get our backs here.
I go,
listen.
I'm lucky I have mercy. I'm lucky.
His daughter.
That I have mercy because this.
Okay, so he starts. I don't know how this started. I haven't watched this episode. He's going, I'm lucky I have mercy. Is this really it? 29:21? I thought it started earlier, Jules, when we were listening to it yesterday.
No, this is the beginning.
He repeats himself, maybe? Mm-hmm. Okay. You're lucky I have mercy. And by the way, no one's afraid of you. If you come and try to kill me, well, very easy. Again, even his trigger finger is slower than my, dodge. Nobody is afraid of you. It would take you 20 minutes to get out of the chair. Okay, and this is coming from a man in a wheelchair who's disabled here. So stop with the fear. It's insane. You make fun of somebody there to tell you to kill you. Here it is.
Year, particularly, I think somebody would have got hurt. I think since last December.
Let's have a drink.
Fate was, for the last year and a half, there's been a handful of people that indirectly or directly have been fucking with me. It doesn't bother me. You know me. I give him all the rope in the world.
I don't understand that. He starts here. It doesn't bother me. Well, then why are you going to say, and he's going to come out, he wants to kill me. I've never killed somebody that hasn't bothered me. I mean, you would have to bother me pretty good for me to want you dead. I don't wish, I've had a lot of enemies out there. I don't want them dead, except for Joe List, of course. I love that. The only person I want that is Joe List. Because of the airplane jokes.
But trust me, I have thoughts in my mind. Like I forgave my ex-wife. Me and my wife.
You got sick thoughts. I got more of them. I mean, can you believe what he's saying here? I got thoughts in my mind that would blow your emotion. Okay, well, should we arrest you then? Should you be checked into a mental hospital? And this is what I mean about stupid Joe Rogan. Do you even know this is happening? Are you aware? This is supposedly, you mention him every 5 minutes. To scientists, Elon Musk has to know about him and how great he is. Do you know about this part where he's got thoughts in his mind about coming and killing people with guns? Are you okay with that, Joe Rogan? Put this on YouTube. Share this with the world, folks. You have my permission.
Hear that,
Edit out
Valzac?
anything that could get me in trouble, Valzac. Fractional reverser, the fucking tard channels out there. Listen, put this on YouTube because I want to see him be arrested. I would like to see you live out your life in prison. Big fat
You said
slob.
you wanted the cell.
You want to get fucked up the ass by some George Floydian men?